Armageddon's coming, and it's a good thing. A lot of people are scared of Armageddon, the word. Those people that know that they're not really serving God, they're afraid of Armageddon because they know it's God's war against men. So a lot of people try to make Armageddon look like it's some kind of alien attack on Earth or a meteor hitting the Earth. No, it isn't. And it's not World War III. It's not a nuclear war. Armageddon is God's war. How dare they take Armageddon out of the Bible and interpret it to their needs, to serve their needs, to make money off of that word. Of course they're going to take that word out of the Bible and scare people into giving their money to the people making movies and using the word Armageddon in church to make money. Save yourself from Armageddon. Donate to our church. Yeah. Donate to the poor and you'll be saved. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says everyone calling upon the name of Jehovah will be saved. Jesus said, not everyone that comes to me, Lord, look what I did. Look all the powerful works I did in your name. And Jesus will say, I never knew you. Get away from me, you workers of lawlessness. Why? Because you didn't do the will of God. Jesus said, he that does the will of my Father in heavens will be rewarded with everlasting life, will receive life. Yeah. Not everyone coming to me, Lord, Lord, saying, Lord, Lord, will enter into the kingdom of my Father, but the one doing the will of my Father will. Yeah, you have to do the will. You have to do what Jehovah wants you to do. Now, Jesus told us to go door to door, house to house, knock on doors, talk about God's kingdom. Yeah, preach the good news of the kingdom. Telling people about how we won't be sick in God's kingdom. How God's kingdom will come and destroy all of these governments and replace it with his kingdom, with Jesus ruling in heaven. You see, we have to preach that Jesus is going to rule the earth soon. For 1,000 years, Jesus said, I'm going to be the ruler over this earth. And he's going to bring many changes. The earth's going to become a beautiful paradise. The deserts will blossom like the rose. Yep. Going to be all grass and all kinds of trees in the desert. You're not going to see any deserts on the earth anymore. The rainforest, we don't worry about them chopping all the rainforest down. It's going to grow back. Yeah, under Jesus' rule, the rainforest is coming back. The oceans are going to clean themselves. Right now, the oceans are polluted. But the water is going to circulate and circulate. Go up into the clouds, come down on top of the mountains, come down. The rivers are going to keep washing themselves clean. They will be clean in, 50 years maybe. We'll be able to drink water out of rivers. Anyway, this is the good news of the kingdom. And we'll be in perfect health. We'll never die. We will learn a lot about Jehovah. Jehovah's going to reveal things to us that we don't know. He's got several new scrolls he's going to be opening for us. We're going to have lots of learning going on. We're going to fill these heads with magnificent knowledge about the heavens, the earth, and about Jehovah God. There's going to be no end to how much we could learn. We will still be learning billions and billions of years from now. There's plenty to learn. Man thinks he knows it all right now. No, man knows very little. In fact, every man's brain only holds like 10% of your brain. We're only capable of holding 10% of knowledge. There's a lot more to fill that brain up. And Job is going to do that with Jesus Christ and his kingdom. And the animals will be peaceful with men. No one will be blind. There will be no sicknesses, no doctors, no police, no crime. We will have land. We will have a nice house. And we'll have organization on the earth. Right now it's chaos. And under Jesus' rule, there will be peace and security to no end. There will never be wars again. Sure, at the end of the 1,000 years, Satan will be released and he'll tempt a bunch of people again away from Jehovah. I don't know what he's got that Jehovah doesn't have. Why would you leave Jehovah and leave everlasting life for a couple weeks with Satan? Because, I don't know, it's going to be a couple weeks or a couple months that Satan's releasing, and then he'll be destroyed. But then God's kingdom will be forever. Yeah, Satan is going to get destroyed. It doesn't go on and on and on like the band Black Sabbath said. It goes on and on and on. Heaven and hell. No, it doesn't. Heaven is forever. There is a new heavens and a new earth. The new heavens is already existing, and that new heavens threw Satan down to the earth. He's not allowed in heaven anymore. He's down here on earth right now. But when he gets thrown in the abyss for 1,000 years and God's kingdom comes to the earth, ruled by Jesus Christ, that's when we're going to have nice things. Plenty to do. We're all going to travel the earth, see things, eat everybody's different recipes, millions and billions, and the fruit is going to be great, and the food's not going to be spoiled, and we're going to actually know what some of these foods taste like, because right now the taste of our food is there's no vitamins and nutrition in our foods right now. Jehovah's going to put the vitamins and nutrition back into the food we eat. Our food is going to be awesome in the new system. Awesome food. If you're not there in the new system because you love Jehovah and you want to serve Jehovah and this and that, at least be in the new system for the food. For the awesome food. The amount of all-you-can-eat buffet type of displays of different foods is going to be everywhere. Different recipes from people that have died thousands of years ago are going to be resurrected, and we haven't tasted their cooking yet. I want to be there to taste the food. If I'm not there for Jehovah, I'm there for that food, baby, because I'm looking forward to tasting new drinks that they're going to make, new drinks, new fruit salads and whatever, It's going to be awesome in the new system. I'm going to not only swim with dolphins, I'm going to be swimming with the crocodiles and the hippos. Hippos will not do any harm to us. That's God's kingdom. See, I'm preaching the good news of the kingdom to you right now. That's what we Jehovah's Witnesses are doing. We're talking good about Jehovah and Jesus Christ's kingdom. We're Jehovah's Witnesses. We're not bad. Listen to the way I'm talking. I'm talking to you about the great things that are coming. How could you put Jehovah's Witnesses down? Oh, you don't talk to your brothers. Yeah. You mean the brother that left the organization to smoke pot and not pay his rent, not support his family? I had to pay my brother's rent 2 times because he refused to spend his money on rent and his family. He bought cocaine and pot and drugs with it. Yeah, he got disfellowship. We disfellowship those kind of people, and we stop talking to them. We shame them. They deserve it. Let me tell you, what do you do? What do you do if you start a company? You start a company, someone starts stealing from you. You report them to the labor department and to the cops. You You don't do anything different than Jehovah's Witnesses do. How are we bad for doing the same thing you're doing? You disfellowship them, yes you do. You shun them. And you do worse than us. You throw them in prison. We Jehovah's Witnesses don't throw people in prison. We don't put a permanent mark on a person. And we don't tell other people what our disfellowship people done. That's what we're having a problem with right now, is what our disfellowship people have done. And the court systems in America and all over are demanding that we reveal what our disfellowship people are disfellowshipped for doing. See, we're not supposed to reveal private information like that, because we're not keeping a record of that stuff. That's supposed to be forgiven. Like, they come back to the organization and we forgive them. But you people don't. You don't forgive them. You throw them in prison. You put a mark on them forever, a record on them, a forever record upon them. You shun them forever. We don't shun them forever. In fact, I've heard of people coming back to Jehovah's organization in just 2 months after they were disfellowshipped, and they're already being reinstated. We're getting privileges back, going to parties and stuff, with hanging out with Jehovah's Witnesses, conversing with us in just a couple months. That's unheard of. We don't disfellowship people for 1-2 years anymore. It's like a couple months, 3 months, 4 months at the most. Yeah, things have changed. And, we're not the bad people apostates are painting us out to be. You heard me talking about Jehovah and Jesus taking all sicknesses away from us. The curing of the nations. Jesus is going to cure every form of disease. Yeah. People that have died. My mom died of cancer. There's going to be no more breast cancer in God's kingdom. He's going to do away with that stuff. Crime. No more crime. Those people are going to be dead forever and ever. Those criminals that don't want to stop being criminals. They don't want to love Jehovah, and they don't want to love me, and they don't want to love you. They want to kill you. They want to go in your house and take everything and rape your wife and beat your children up and rape your children even, kidnap them. Come on, those people don't belong on the earth. Jehovah's going to get rid of those people for you. You're going to have a big, big house. See, this is good news Jehovah's Witnesses are bringing to you. We're not bad people. We're bringing good news to you. Yeah. Our shunning members that have, they started talking bad about Jehovah. They started saying there is no Jehovah. That Jesus is God. They start lying and lying and lying. Jehovah hates liars. All liars are going into the lake of fire. You didn't know that? And those apostates that we disfellowship and we shun them. For what? For lying. Yeah, liars. They're liars. We don't let them stay in our congregation if they're liars. They're going to lie to our children. Not me. I'm not letting anybody lie to my children. I'm going to grab them and escort them right out of the Kingdom Hall. Right? Goodbye. Good riddance to those people. It's good news that those people are going to be gone off the earth. We're going to get up one morning. We're going to look for those people, and they're not going to be. Yeah, that's Psalms 37:10. Psalms 37:10 says we're going to look for those kind of bad people. The liars, the fornicators, adulterers, greedy people, greedy men that want to sell you beachfront property in Kansas. Scammers. They want to scam you. They want your credit card. They want your personal information. They're not going to exist anymore. That's a good thing. You know, United States and all these governments, they don't know what to do with. There's so many bad people. Jehovah knows what to do with them. Stop them, erase them out of existence.